The IBM 1401 is a great story because it's such a collaborative effort. We had a team of very committed volunteers who wanted to acquire and restore a 1401 and found one in Germany and brought it, repatriated it to Silicon Valley, spent years working on it to restore it to working condition. It's a complete system. Then miraculously we're told there was a second one. This was in the late 90s that was still running payroll in the basement of a private home in Connecticut for a guy who was running the business out of his basement. He had an entire 1401 system. So we got that one and brought it back, and they were then in a room together in the museum, but it wasn't a public space. We couldn't, because the space that it was in, it wasn't code compliant, so we actually couldn't take the public through. We snuck people in every now and then, as renegade engineers will do. But then about a year ago, we did a big fundraising campaign, and a number of people donated very generously. So we turned that whole wing of the museum into a 1401 demo lab, and then the companion to it, the PDP-1 demo lab. And that's one of the most popular areas in the museum. And in fact, we've got a board called the Next Gen Advisory Board, which is a group of young engineers who come and do all sorts of things at the museum. And they've got a night on October 15th. They're going to have 200 engineers, young engineers, are going to come and work on the 1401 for an evening, which is just fantastic.
We'll have to hold the questions for later. We'll have a
Tell us
full.
something about the significance of what 1401 is.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
want to talk about that? Lynn's better at that than I am.
Go ahead.
Sure. The 1401 was IBM's small business machine, and in the early 1960s, probably half of all the computers in the world were 1401s. Interesting thing is that they built about 15,000 of those machines. About 12 of them have survived. All the rest of them have gone to the scrap heap or more likely been recycled. We lose out trying to recover old machines to recyclers who are willing to pay a lot to get the precious metals out.